Welcome back, or welcome to my channel. My name is Lex. I am so ecstatic to give you a little bit more information on this rebrand that I have launched. It's really important to me that the vision comes through, and I realize that the entire point of an Easter egg is to figure it out on your own. However, I'm gonna tell you. So, first and foremost, hello again. I am officially going by the handle BLOODLUXE across socials, including now Twitch. That's definitely the wild card in this entire launch. There's so much. I'm going to be getting into all of it today, and I don't know. If you're a lore person, you're going to enjoy this. If you're choosing to stay and hear me out and just hang out, thank you for being here. So I would like to start with the why now. I first of all would like to point out that I launched BLOODLUXE on the blood moon, one of two this year. There's a reason for that. The deeper side of things is that, if you don't know, the blood moon is a total lunar eclipse, which means the Earth passes directly in between the sun and the moon, making them all three in complete alignment. Which, for me, when I was looking for a name, was trying to find something that not only defined or embodied what I already did on socials, but also included this new addition. I just really wanted it to make sense without having to take on two totally different handles or personas, however you want to label it. When I was going through names and came across Blood Moon, I was like, oh my gosh, all three are in complete alignment, and I've been looking for this name that defined me feeling in alignment, which is doing and existing within all of my passions simultaneously. That's a promise I made to myself a long time ago. I always reflect back on college or school in general, where you're supposed to pick one thing and do that forever. And I've never been someone that could do that because I have so many loves. And I've always told myself and promised myself that I would always incorporate things and do things that allowed me to maintain that. All of that to say, full circle, I'm deciding on this name. I find something that represents complete alignment. I was like, yes. And it couldn't just be Blood Moon. I really wanted it to be something unique that also played on words or lingo, maybe within the gaming space. There's also just the alternative, dark, spooky, but also luxury, fashion, beauty inferences that you can get from the name. And that was all very important to me. Knowing that I could do this and that I'd get to launch it on a blood moon was so special and perfectly packaged that it was just one of those moments where you're like, this is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. The universe is gifting me this moment, and I'd be stupid not to take it. So maybe that's me just getting super deep, and yeah, here we are now. I obviously, within this launch, made it a point to, I was already due to get my hair done. I never intended on going away from the reddish orange, either money piece or some version of color in my hair. I truly needed a break, one from the upkeep, and two, just so that my hair could heal. Going back to what feels like OG Lex, it just feels really good. And being able to do this and also have that kind of align with the blood moon, obviously the color, the aesthetic, it just built a bigger picture. It's been really exciting getting to launch it with the new look, a new addition to what I do online, and then the name, and just really push the bounds of how I exist online. It really just means further connection, which was the entire reason that I started social media in the first place. Both looking for community, wanting to create community, and getting to do that throughout my time really pursuing it has been so special. I have now been streaming on Twitch, which is so exciting. I will eventually expand that to other platforms as I grow. Gaming is a secret love that I don't really talk about or haven't really it's been very few and far between. I am a Fortnite girl through and through, so that will be my main Twitch moment, but I still will be incorporating fashion, beauty. All of my interests will make their way into that in one way or another, and I will still be maintaining that content on my main accounts. There's no chance I would ever let that go away, and is also why I created a secondary account for things more focused on gaming and streaming and like that part of things. There's so much new stuff and I'm so excited to finally have gotten to share it with you. Thank you for being here. I am BLOODLUXE and I will see you soon. Bye.